Hey guys, how's it going? Stoudman coming back at you once again today, and today I'm going to be talking about some stuff that I got from Amazon.com. Not every day that I just do a haul of stuff that I got from Amazon, but they had some fairly decent prices on a few items, so I figured I would go ahead and pick those up. The only new item I got, the completely factory sealed brand new, was in fact the third season of Rugrats on DVD. You may recall that recently I picked up, I don't know if you can tell, if you can see right there, yep, you can see season 1 of Rugrats, and I also got season 2, which is over in this general area that you can't see right now, but yes, season 2 of Rugrats. I got them both when they had dropped down to about $5 each. And that's basically the approach that I've been taking with any of the additional seasons, like season 3. So when this dropped down to $5.89 on Amazon recently, I immediately jumped on it because I knew, well, that's not a price I'm going to see every day. When I got the first two, this one was still like $13 or something like that. So yeah, I was like, I'm not going to pay that much for it. So when it went down to $5.89, I was like, well, there you go. I'm not really interested in much beyond the movies that came out, you know what I mean? After the Rugrats movies came out and added the newer characters, it's not that I don't like Kimmy, it's just that I feel like the writing after that it kind of went downhill, wasn't as good really. So I just don't have much interest in those later episodes of Rugrats, and part of that also has to do with me having grown up at that time, getting a lot older at that point, getting into my 10, 11, 12-year-old phase and stuff like that. Get that old, you're not really that interested in watching Rugrats anymore, you know what I mean? So that's why I don't really have any interest in any of the later seasons of Rugrats, but I was more than happy to pick up this third season simply because it's still one of the earlier seasons. Maybe not the earliest season of Rugrats, but it's a fairly early season of Rugrats. I would say it's very solidly in that era of classic cartoons that we remember from the series. So more than happy to pick this up. This season comes on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 discs, and I want to say it's print on demand, but I don't think it's print on demand necessarily. It's like they print a certain number of them, send them to Amazon, Amazon sells them, and once they're sold, maybe they go back and print some more kind of thing, you know what I mean? But it's like Doug. It's like the Doug set in that way where, you know, the discs aren't necessarily like blue on the bottom or anything. They're not DVD-Rs, I don't think. But they aren't your average DVDs. That being said, the case that they're in is a very nice case. It's got fairly decent artwork on the discs. They're not double-sided discs, which is something you sometimes see on cheapo TV DVD sets. So in those ways, this is a fairly nice set. And to get it for $5.89, very good deal in my opinion. Very glad to now have the third season. I don't know if I'll go any further than this. Maybe if the fourth season goes down to this price, I might just jump on it, but beyond the fourth season, I don't know if I'd get anything else. I'm not even sure if I want the fourth season, but I knew that I would be more than happy to pick up the third season just so that I can say I have the first 3 seasons, which is the earlier Rugrats, the solid earlier Rugrats that I know and love and remember and all that good stuff. So, very cool. Next up, I found some DVDs that I've been on the hunt for quite some time, and they were both going for about $3 each. I think they were a little bit higher priced than that, but regardless of that, I just decided to pick them up because at least one of them I've seen in the wild and didn't pick up because I just missed it, and I felt really bad about that. And the other one I've just been looking for and have never seen out in the wild, so I was just like, fine, I'm just going to have to get it this way, I guess. So Without further ado, I picked up 2 Saturday Night Live Best of DVDs. Got the Best of Christopher Walken and the Best of Chris Farley. This is the one, if you're wondering, that I saw in the wild. I didn't notice it at the time. It wasn't until I came back. It was the video that I did with my spy glasses. Yeah, if you look really closely, this is in there, and I didn't see it. I didn't even bother to look to see if the disc was in decent condition. So when I saw it was about $3 to get this on Amazon. Yes, it's used, but I figured, what the hell? I'm probably gonna, the next time I find it out in the wild, it's probably gonna be for about that price. Might as well, just to finally get it in my collection. And yeah, I mean, the skits on this are memorable, hilarious. Chris Farley was a hilarious guy, and the stuff that he did for SNI was fan-freaking-tastic. So, very, very glad to finally have this in my collection. But I think this is the one I've been looking for more than any of the others. This was like the one for me that I could give or take the rest of the SNL best of disc sets, you know, Blu-ray DVD sets, I mean. I could give or take all of them. Will Ferrell, Chris Farley, didn't matter to me. Doesn't matter. None of those matter. John Lovitz, that's a kind of cool find, but whatever. Adam Sandler, yeah, that's cool. But the one that I really wanted, because I remember how many amazing, hilarious skits he did for SNL, was Christopher Walken. I love Christopher Walken. He's just such an amazing character actor, and he just has a way of being able to get into his roles and be hilarious all the time, or brilliant if he wants to be. He can either be brilliant, he can be anything he wants to. He's like a freaking chameleon. And what's brilliant about that is that he doesn't even really have to change much about like the way he talks or anything like that. He is himself, and either he's brilliant or he's hilarious or something else. Scary sometimes. So, yeah, I love Christopher Walken. I love seeing his stuff from SNL, and of course, he was the guy behind Gotta Have More Cowbell. Now I have that because I'm pretty sure it's actually in this set. So, very, very cool stuff indeed. I don't know how long this is. This particular best of DVD, but I'm glad to have it nonetheless, because this is one that I can see myself watching even more than any of the other SNL sets that I have already. So yeah, been slowly picking up most of these SNL best of sets, simply because, you know, as much as I'm sure it would be nice to have all the like season sets of SNL, when am I actually going to pop those in and like watch an entire season of SNL? I'd rather just watch the best of my favorite comedians who were on SNL. So yeah, anyways, those are fairly decent price. I was not too happy about, I mean, you can tell the condition of the case isn't that good, and the condition of the DVDs wasn't necessarily great either, but I'm pretty sure they'll play, so I wasn't too upset about that. But it was still just kind of annoying, because it felt like, I'm going to be really beat up if I end up finding both of these in a thrift store for like $1 each or something, because then I'll know that I had paid way too much for them. And yeah, I don't know. It just felt like I might have been able to find a better copy of these in the wild than what I got from Amazon. But that doesn't happen very often, so it's not like I'm blaming Amazon for that, or it's not like I'm going to try and get them to refund my money because of that. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure they're going to play. It's not going to be a problem. But it just was a little annoying to see that, because it's like, damn it, I bet you anything there's a better copy of this out there somewhere. But c'est la vie, that's how it goes sometimes. One thing that did arrive in much better condition, I told you guys in a recent video of my Should I Upgrade that I would be upgrading this, and that's exactly what I did. I decided to upgrade my copy of Tekken Concrete to Blu-ray. I did it specifically because when I looked on Amazon, it was $4 with tax included, it came to about $4. So $4 to get Tekken King Creed on Blu-ray, damn good deal. That, in my eyes, means that I paid $4 for the Blu-rays, for Blu-ray, I mean, and then I have the DVD that I got for $1 at the dollar store, $5 total, and I got myself a DVD Blu-ray combo pack that I can make for myself from this. So, not bad at all. And for such a good movie, I am so glad that I got this, because it looked great on DVD, but I know it's going to look even better on Blu-ray. It's one of those, it's like, animation almost always looks fan-fucking-tastic on Blu-ray, and the animation in this looked great on DVD, so I just know it's going to look phenomenal on Blu-ray. And to be able to get it for such a low price, freaking awesome, you know what I mean? So, with that being said, that's all I got this week from Amazon. That's all I got. Just 4 titles. That's it, you guys. Sorry, but just didn't get much. What I did get was pretty cool. The only real disappointments here were the SNL. Again, I'm not really disappointed, because there are 2 that I've been on the lookout for quite some time. But the disappointment being that they weren't in as good a shape as I would have liked. However, Rugrats for less than $6, Rugrats Season 3, that kind of makes up for it. And then Tekken King Creed for $4, that also kind of makes up for it. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. Usually it's almost always a win when you get work with Amazon, but sometimes not so much. Well, it's still a win because they're titles that I wanted, but would have preferred to get them in better condition. What are you gonna do? I mean, I can go to them and say, give me back my money, but we're talking about a few bucks here, you guys. It's not that big a deal. Especially when you get good deals like these. So, forgiven, forgotten. That will do it for me today. Thanks for watching, you guys. Catch you later. Peace.